By their discovery, they gave an enormous impetus to the rapidly developing science of genetics. Their research into DNA codes revealed the bases of a great many diseases. The Human Genome Project, in which thousands of scientists from more than 18 countries took part, was intended to unravel the astonishing secrets of DNA. The detailed unraveling of the DNA codes and the making of the results available for use by all scientists has opened up a new era in healthcare. In the near future, therefore, it will be possible to make individually tailored medicines. A data bank in which all the genetic features of every individual are kept will be established, and people will be able to keep information which would fill hundreds of volumes on genetic cards. In this way, we will be able to distinguish between diseases which exhibit minor differences between them, and possibilities for individually tailored treatment will emerge. No longer will people have to despair because they are unable to find a doctor or the proper medicine, or because of delayed or ineffective treatment. Everyone in need will be helped at that very moment. Someone sowing a measure of wheat will find 700 in return. A person will scatter a few handfuls of seeds, but will reap 700 handfuls. Despite an abundance of rain, not a drop will go to waste. The advances in genetic science also offer enormous benefits in another area of human life: agriculture. The rectification of deficiencies which lead to diseases in plants' DNA is gradually making it possible to improve their quality and resistance. Thanks to gene technology, it will be possible to produce plants resistant to cold, heat, and other external factors. In this way, transferring segments of DNA will allow the protein or vitamin levels in any plant to be raised. With these genetic studies on seeds, efforts are underway to reduce all harmful effects, as well as to grow crops which can thrive throughout the year, instead of only in particular seasons. The conclusion of these efforts will herald great abundance and plenty in the field of agriculture. Thus, one of the scientific paths to this abundance and plenty which will be experienced in the time of the Mahdi is this. Another foundation of the abundance and plenty the Golden Age will bring with it is being laid in an area most people could never expect. This is the situation foretold hundreds of years ago in the hadiths of our Prophet. Both the good and the evil members of the Ummah will be blessed with a blessing the like of which they will never have heard. Despite the abundance of rain, not a drop will go waste. The land will become fruitful without a single seed. Deserts represent some 43% of the Earth's land surface. One of the major developments in the Golden Age will be the opening for use of these unproductive lands thanks to advanced technology. At the moment, part of that arid world is being brought to life by bringing in water, but only in limited areas and at great cost. If this advanced technology is applied to all the deserts, then many countries at the brink of starvation will acquire productive agricultural land. Our Prophet indicates the same thing in one of the hadiths. The inhabitants of the heavens and the inhabitants of the earth will be pleased with him, and such plants will be produced by the earth that the living will wish the dead could come back to life. In order for agriculture to be practiced in desert regions, the irrigation problem needs to be solved and the soil made suitable for planting. One of the technologies developed for that purpose is computer-controlled irrigation. With this technology, the flow of water is directed straight towards the root areas in the required amounts, and not a single drop is wasted. The transfer and use of flood and seawater also occupies an important place in agriculture. A very wide water resource will thus be achieved, and this will be a major support for countries' economies. Our Prophet's hadith that whatever the earth holds will be reaped will thus have come about. In the 21st century, scientists will seek to establish opportunities whereby the technology obtained can be used more quickly, in a wider area, and more practically, and to offer these to the service of all mankind. A great many technological possibilities and means of making our lives easier or providing greater comfort, which were previously seen in science fiction films or were the subject of comic books, have now begun to become a reality in our lives. One of these is the use of computers in the management of big cities. In this way, all forms of infrastructure systems, emergency aid, traffic and town planning, security and health services will be greatly speeded up. For instance, thanks to advanced technology, newly constructed buildings will be capable of withstanding powerful natural disasters.